A Swedish court has found rapper A$AP Rocky guilty of assault, but he will not serve any more jail time. And this is all for a street fight that happened in June in Stockholm. A$AP, whose real name is Rakim Myers, has always said he acted in self-defense and tried to avoid the fight, even posting this video as he was being followed by the men.
Look, just for the cameras, we don't want no problems with these boys. They keep following us. Look at them. They keep following.
But the court disagreed, and he is now ordered to pay a fine. A$AP was in jail for a month before the judges on the case allowed him to go home as they decided the verdict. This case drew international attention. At one point, President Trump had offered him bail.
Thank you, Raquel. And where this gets murky again, and where some conspiracy theories are beginning to happen, is the fact that if they were to have found him not guilty, they would have been responsible to paying him $2 million, because that would have been his lost wages for being locked up for 1 month.
Okay.
Because he would have stood to make quite a bit of money on his tour. He lost $2 million. So he feels no matter what evidence was looked at, that there was a bias because nobody wants to have to shell out $2 million.
You think?
So we'll have to wait and see on this one too.
And their court came out and said that he and his crew weren't in a situation where they needed self-defense. So this goes to yesterday with Chris Cuomo, and how we talked about how a derogatory word or provocation is not enough for me, Chris, anyone else out there to put their hands on somebody.
We understand
it. For talking to me yesterday.
But it's not worth it.
But you see, I mean, it's like it could happen to Brandon London or A$AP Rocky, who's an A-list rapper. I mean, those guys were antagonizing, continue to push, because that's how they make money. Is by doing things like this. So be very careful.
Wait, I'm not an A-list TV host?
Yeah, you're getting up there.
You there. You there, honey, you there.
No, you know, you're A-list in my book, brother.